We are back, popping off with Dr. Pimple Popper.
And your Bestie.
This is our very last episode of the season.
I know. I'm kind of sad about it, actually.
Oh,
I've been
you
having
will
so
be
much
doing
fun.
it again really soon. I really am so lucky to have such a best friend like this, and I think she's got so much knowledge to impart to you guys, and we're going to talk about skincare, we're talking about everything. And as a dermatologist and
an esthetician,
we love all things skincare. So we thought that we could share some of our skincare tips with you guys and play a fun few games. So welcome to our first season, and hopefully you guys like and subscribe so we can do some more for you. Cheers to besties. So let's talk about friendship a little bit. You've always been a really great friend for people, and you've taught me so much about friendship. Why do you think that you are such a good friend?
You know, we're 5 girls in the family.
Sisters, right?
Sisters. Okay. At a very early age, I was taught like loyalty. Like I just remember my sister coming home one day. She was super upset. She was like in 7th, 8th grade, and I was younger. And I just remember her coming home and saying like she was done with this friend because she was like talking to her boyfriend. And I just remember sitting there and she's saying like, you don't ever like do that to a friend. Do you hear me? Like you don't ever do that to anybody.
There's rules.
And like, I was just remember I used to soak all that in, and as I grew up, I knew the girl code.
Right,
like,
there is a code. You're one of the best friends, and I will have to say you're a good friend to everybody, and you really make people feel very special. One thing that you really do is when you speak and you ask them a question, you listen to them. You want them to talk, and so you invite them to talk, and that's what people like. They want to be able to talk about themselves. And I think that that's something that I'm not very good at. I just kind of just talk at people all the time. But you're really good at that.
I just think in friendships, I think I meet girls all the time and guys or whatever. I look at the red flags right away. Like if there's a red flag like day one, like I know like, okay, this is gonna be somebody that's just an acquaintance and that's it. And you just have to know what your barriers are. And you've seen me, you know, have tons of friendships throughout the years where I would get super, super close to them and then they would like do something super fucked up to me. And then I was like, and I would just cut them off. Like people, family, it just didn't matter. Like I was just like done. And Sandra would say, but what do you mean? Like that's like your blah, blah, blah. Like you guys are family. It doesn't matter. Like you up, you were unloyal, you're done. Like, and I won't even give you a reason. I will just block you, ghost you, you're done. Because I expect that. Like, I'm not gonna question your friendship, and you don't need to question my friendship. That's how I see friendship in my.
She's a real friend. She's not like pretending to be your friend.
Yeah, like if I love you, and if I invited you into my circle, you know, like I will have your back. I will be there. You can tell me anything, and I will never tell a soul. I won't even tell Sandra. Like I won't tell anybody. That would stay with me forever. And I just think like loyalty, and if you are with friends, like, and if they're talking about somebody else, then you know what, they're talking about you.
You know, one of our favorite songs is Our Lips Are Sealed.
Our Lips Are Sealed.
Yes, you guys know that song. That's
our lips are sealed.
Yes, kind of like that. Yes, but yes, you know that I actually did that.
Oh my gosh,
show the clip. You know
for
that
my 35th
for one of
birthday.
Our birthdays, she didn't know, and we did a what's it called?
Flash
mob. She didn't know it was for her. Like she just thought like this is random people dancing. We're
was
all taking videos, and then when they did Our Lips Are Sealed, that's when she knew. So that's really like our motto. Like we have a group of girlfriends that we're really close to.
Our hoodies.
And it just means, but she's really she's the alpha dog. She's like the glue that keeps everybody together. And I think that we're all really lucky to have you.
And the thing is, like, we met when I was in my early 30s, so we met as adults. And I always get this question like, how are you besties with her? Like, she's like a doctor and you're from like this girl from like La Fuente. Like, how did it happen? Yes. But, you know, I saw in you, like, obviously I have tons of friends and I love you all, okay? Love you all. But there was just something so special about you because you're so goofy, you're so silly, but you have this beautiful, generous heart, and you're not judgmental at all. Everybody that I've introduced you to,
I'm not
you were just so loving to them. You would come to my family crazy parties that I would have with all my family, and you just loved everyone, and everyone was like, oh, we see it. We see why you guys are friends. Like, she's like the most beautiful person.
Oh,
and
no,
you are, and you are.
Right.
And it's very hard because you grew up very different than I did. And then you're obviously in this, world. You're like, you're a celebrity, and you don't let that get to your head. You treat everybody the same. You don't feel, superior to anybody.
Right.
And to me, just like when we first met, like I didn't go to college. I got married very young, and you didn't see any of that when a lot of other people did. You just saw who I really was. And I just remember thinking like, this person like loves me for me.
Right. We have a lot of things that the other one doesn't have, and I think we complement each other very well. Like, I joke about it, but it is true. Like, I have like the book smarts and she has the street smarts, like in many ways. She's so intelligent and so smart, and maybe I had some more like privileged like opportunity, and if she just had that, like, you know what I mean? But she doesn't want to be like that. She's not, this is her. This is what makes her so amazing. It's not like I want to be like that too. And she teaches me so much. So, I love you.
And I love you. So for all of you that are always like, I don't have a bestie and I'm 20 or 25.
You have hope.
It's okay.
You have hope,
I found mine in my early 30s, and she's gonna stay here forever.
Right.
We're gonna pluck each other's.
Right. What are the keys? Yes, I always say that. If I ever end up in a coma, God, goodness forbid, or anybody, either of us, we have a pact that we will not wake up with goat hairs, because somebody's going to trim your toenails and pluck any hairs you have, fix your eyebrows, so that you don't wake up going, oh my gosh.
Forever.
You let me look like this. That's always an important little pact to have. I mean, what would you say are tips for people? Like,
first of all, stay true to who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of people come into friend groups, oh, like I'm this, or I went to school here, and they're trying to be like, be yourself. When you meet somebody, look, this is who I am. So people love you for who you are, and you don't have to fake who you are. That's number one. Number two, be loyal. If you have an issue with a friend, go to that person, talk to them. Don't talk behind their back or to another friend. It's like a relationship, like
it is.
There's something that bothers you.
It's a deeper relationship than any other kind of relationship.
To me,
it really is.
she is my soulmate. I know you have your husband, and I have my, my
It's
guy.
a different relationship.
It's a different relationship. Yes. I can do without, but I don't think I could ever do without you.
Oh, I couldn't do it without you either. But I like your butts too. Yes.
So, just that loyalty. Stay true to yourself, and that's in friend. Your real friends will come to you. But if you're trying to fake who you are, then you're always going to be around fake people.
And you all can be our friends too. Ask us any questions you like, and we love you. Like, you guys are the best. I grant you this rose. Anoint you with this rose.
Okay.
Because this rose represents our friendship. A beautiful rose, and the blood that happens when I do an excision. And the thorns that can happen in life, because there are thorns.
Oh yeah,
life
I am the
is not
thorn.
An easy road. No, life is not an easy road. But the beauty and the simplicity of this just represents our friendship, really. So,
cheers, cheers, cheers.
There you go.
Cheers. We will never break.
Yes. No, we won't. Don't. I'm getting you a rose.
I will give you.
Thank you.
Rose. Thank you. So we're going to talk about acne today, but we're going to talk about cystic acne. When somebody comes in with that severe cystic acne, I would do like an LED facial with like maybe some blue light, some red light. The blue light kills the bacteria, or I would do like a decongestion facial. I wouldn't recommend like a microdermabrasion. I know some estheticians do it. I personally don't like it because I feel like you're maybe inflaming the skin a little bit more. I would just do something that's really gonna detox your skin, maybe help extract some of those nodules, because cystic acne is a little bit, bigger, and it looks more like a cyst on your face.
Right. I mean, I would say that I think that an esthetician is great for blackheads and whiteheads, unclogging those comedones and things like that. And maybe if you have milder forms of acne, but really when you get to cystic acne, where it's deeper under the skin, I would try not to be very aggressive and really squeezing those, because it's too deep. You can't get to it. And I really think that if you have cystic acne, which is more deeper seated, you want to be a little bit more aggressive with trying to treat like the oil production in your skin, or even help to minimize the bacterial count with some prescription medications, because that can potentially scar, and those scars can be permanent. Those are the scars that people come in when they're older and they don't have acne anymore, and they're so self-conscious about their acne scars. So But it doesn't mean that an esthetician can't be involved.
So what you're saying
but I don't think
is
that's the only thing that you should do.
cystic acne, you should go see a dermatologist. It's best if you do.
Yeah, an LED light is not going to get rid of all your... There's no way that... I'm going to say that for the record. There's no way that that's going to clear up your cystic acne.
This is where we kind of like fight sometimes.
Well, because I'm right. No, there's no fighting. It's just you're wrong. You're right. But
no, I agree that if it's very
help.
severe, I do think that you need to go see a even if you do have acne, I always think it's best to go see a dermatologist. What is the process to get on Accutane?
When you have acne that we're treating with prescription medications, there are all these things that can do this for acne. And then there's Accutane, otherwise known as isotretinoin, that does this. And there's really nothing in between. And we really kind of reserve that Accutane or isotretinoin for people with bad cystic acne or acne that has the potential to scar, because that's when we want to be a little bit more aggressive. Now, this is a medication that inhibits your oil glands from the inside. You get dry. That's one of the most common side effects from it. The good thing you need to know about Accutane is that there's a lot of side effects, but they're while you're on the medication, and they're dose dependent, meaning the higher dose you have, the more you have of like dryness and potential other issues. And also, I will say, I would use Accutane in a heartbeat. Ask any dermatologist. We will all tell you we would use it if we needed it. We would give it to our kids. It is a medication that gets a lot of attention because it's weird for a teenager to have blood tests. We usually check blood tests for you because it can elevate your cholesterol or it can sort of aggravate people's liver, but it's very rare that that happens. And we actually check it because it's given to teenagers. So it's sort of like these hoops that you have to jump through.
Is there any like specific diet that you should be on to prevent cystic acne, or like a lifestyle that you should like?
A lot of parents will say, can you tell my kid to not eat all that greasy food because I think it's making them break out? And I like to say, like, pizza only causes acne if you rub it all over your face because of the oil, you know? And I think diet can play a small role, and it really has a lot to do with hormones that might be in food. Like dairy products have a lot of hormones, or even certain cuts of meat or something, they might have some hormones in it, and I think that can trigger acne breakouts. But also just pay attention to yourself. If you feel like tomatoes cause you to break out, I mean, just try it out. If it's something you can omit from your diet, you know, that's helpful. But I would say in general, greasy food does not lead to acne breakouts. Right. And then lifestyle choices, I mean, yeah, there's things like if you work out all day and you sweat and you're walking around with sweaty clothes, you know, use common sense there, right? Like if there are things that you're doing that you notice, like it makes your back break out more. I know that like violinists, they have like their chin on their violin, like that can cause them to break out in their chin. Maybe people even have bangs that they have a lot of product in their hair and it runs across their face. They can get like more blackheads and whiteheads in those areas. So yes, there are lifestyle choices that can create that too. So think about those things as well. But so much of this has to do with hormones, and that's why we get our worst acne in general when we're teenagers, where those hormones are raging. But that's also why women too, especially because different times of the month we'll get breakouts because of our hormones that sort of surge and change.
Right.
Yeah. That's it for this acne, all about cystic acne. Very good job with the questions. I like that.
Very good with the answers.
Thank you for agreeing with me and everything that I said.
Whatever. I still think you should go get a facial.
Yes.
You should go get a facial. You should let me
and I don't know. Oh, sorry.
This is the second time. Oh,
I want to show you some of my fan mail. We get the cutest fan mail, especially from the little youngsters. My assistant helped me to pick these out. I haven't seen them yet. See, look at the cutest mail that we get from these kids.
Kids.
Yes. Sometimes I'll get like skin, or I'll get like things that are bug. Oh my god, look at this.
That's you.
Yes, isn't that cute? That's so cute.
It says, "Dear Dr. Pimple Popper, hi, I'm a big fan of your show and your videos. I'm Odette and I'm 9 years old. Please record this and post it so I can see it."
Thank you, Sandra.
If you got it. Hi, Odette.
And she's recording it. Hi, Odette. Thank you.
You are so talented.
Yes.
Look
So
at the
good.
little look.
I know. Oh, a pimple.
Yes.
And my finger. Look, let's impersonate that. It's like perfect. This is so perfect. I'm gonna treasure this. This is gonna go up on the wall of fame. And then this is a letter that we got from Tasha. wrote you. I meant it with every word because you are amazing what you do, and you are so incredible because you touch so many people's lives. Oh, you affect so many people. You are amazing, and when you are sweet and kind and caring, you're a rock star. So keep on being a rock star. Your friend Tasha. Thank you so much for this card. You're such a your penmanship is amazing too. And thank you so much for this card.
Look at
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Dear Dr. Pimple Popper, my name is Cadence. I am 7 years old. I love watching your show. I am a big fan. Colored it in.
Highlighted.
Me and my granny. It is so interesting. I need to come to California and visit you soon. I love your shows. From Cadence. Look at that.
Look at how cute that is. That's me and that's you.
It's like you're winking.
On.
No, you're winking. You are winking.
I can't wink my other eye that easily. Thank you, Cadence. You're amazing. That's such a nice. I love these.
Hi to your
like,
granny.
I do this every day.
Hi, Granny.
Every day makes my day. Hi, Granny. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get some prison letters.
I'll take home.
Dear,
it's fine.
Dear Dr. Pimple Popper, my name is Maya. Hi, Maya. How are you? I'm 9 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a pimple popper just like you. I have a question. What does it take to become pimple popper? A lot of schooling, but you can do it for sure. Go stay in school, be kind to people. I'm sure you already want to help people and you want to spread happiness in the world, so you're already halfway there. When I was younger than 9, I used to hate pimples, but now I love them. I had changed so fast. I want to be your assistant. Aww. I want to be a pimple popper because pimples cause pain, and I want to help people get rid of that pain. You see, you're already halfway there to be a pimple popper.
Smart.
And I need someone to take over for me. So, do I like Starbucks? Yes, of course. You get addicted to it a little bit. What's my favorite color? I like a lot of colors.
Green.
That's Jeff's favorite color. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I do like green. Emerald green. I do like green. I like multiple colors. I like jewel tones.
So you like
I like all
green.
jewel tones.
I know you like green.
Yes, like emerald green. I do like green. Yes. You like very autumn, like weird, like clay and like diarrhea colors. But that's okay. Do I have kids? I do. I have an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old. And you have kids too. How old are your kids?
I do. I have a 20-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
Dang, you must be old. Gosh,
we are
she's
old.
Younger than I am. Much younger than I am. Okay, here's the last one. This is from Amanda. Oh, I know Amanda. Amanda sends me things all the time, and she sends me the best gifts. So I'm so excited to see what this is.
Amanda, this
I think
is
she's
so
an. I'm
sweet.
pretty sure she's an adult, but she sends me the best gifts, like full boxes of stuff for my cats and everything.
No
Oh my God,
way.
What is this?
This
What
is
it is.
amazing.
What is? So are these like
Pimple
shirts that I can wear?
Poppin. I lost my cyst.
Oh,
Dr.
she's
Pimple
giving me
Popper.
t-shirt ideas.
Oh my gosh.
If I put this in front of me, does it look like I'm wearing that? Okay, and so I lost my cyst.
Sandra Lee, Dr. Pimple
That's
Popper.
me.
I've been popped.
That's hers. I've been popped.
And this is Christy. This is your assistant.
Yes, she's gonna have to wear that one then too. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Happy
Merry
Popping Day.
Christmas.
Christy. Oh, she really likes Christy.
Yeah,
I like
Christy
Christy too.
Christy has. We get little
Hi,
gifts from
Christy.
everybody.
Dr. Lee, thank you to you and your staff for all the help and kindness you show to your patients. Thank you for all the YouTube videos and all the Access videos. They really help me get through my health problems when I am having a Crohn's flare up. They take my mind
Crohn's.
off
She has
of it.
Crohn's, yes.
I have made you some scrubs out of cards
Aw.
and also some t-shirts. Thank you, Amanda.
Yes, thank you, Amanda. And I'm
This is
so
so
lucky
special.
actually that we have this included because I can give you some special things. It's hard for us to write you back because I think you're in the UK and it's a little hard for us because of the postage. We can't just send a letter back in the mail. And so I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for your gifts. I know this is more than one. You're always so thoughtful. You obviously put a lot of thought into it. And,
Yeah.
you know, I am just personally sending you thank you because we adore you. Christy and Val and myself and Raquel here
I
too.
adore
You're
you
really important to us. So
And I
sending
just-
you love and strength.
I just think it's so great to see all these people like love you so much because I adore you. But this just like this is so awesome.
Yeah, it is.
This is
the
like-
kids are just amazing.
Ah,
so keep
this
them
is
coming.
so awesome.
She would also love mail from prison too. No, I'm just kidding. Prison mail is really nice too. You guys are so
I've
nice.
dealt with some
People
guys
who-
in prison before. I can handle
Yes.
myself.
Okay, we'll see. But yes, I mean, I'm in all the mail. We really love it. So thank you so much.
Those of you
guys
who
are the
know
best.
me from back in the day.
Here she goes.
No,
All
I
right,
can
I'll
handle
leave
it.
now. You can go talk. Okay. Have you ever seen Princess Diaries?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that there's a scene where they take these balloons and they fill them with paint and they throw darts at it.
And they're making art.
And it creates artwork. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be popping off. You know how we pop off with each other?
Right.
We're gonna be popping off these darts on this dart, but we're gonna make a piece of art. Go, 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 go. Oh, this might take us a while, guys.
Okay. Go, go, go.
Oh! Did you see how that flew crazy? Oh! Sorry.
What? Are we like not gonna make anything?
Probably not. It's not if you don't hit the board. You might have to get close.
Can we be closer?
Yeah, probably, but don't.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
That's a nice one.
Oh!
Ah! You know what? Oh, you guys should try it.
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no way.
Oh!
Oh!
One, two, three. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
Popping off with Dr. Pimple Popper.
And your SD bestie.
Oh yeah, Miss, it's not a big deal. Well, that was it for our final episode of our first season.
Kind of
How do you
sad.
feel?
I'm kind of
Yes?
sad. Yeah, I was a little nervous at first, but now.
No, I'm just kidding. I am so proud of this, actually, and for everybody here, because really, I think that there's something special here. I almost don't want to say that because I don't want to jinx it, but I do think that this is a pretty cool thing.
Absolutely. And please send over all your questions or conversations that you want to hear. Anything's game, like
Right.
whatever you
She
want.
will answer all the raunchy ones. She's very good at that. She will tell you up straight. So
Yeah, so hopefully you all like really love the show.
Yes.
And please like every single video, watch every single video, subscribe.
Wait, guys! I hear that like sound though. Don't you hear it?
Yeah.
That rumbling.
Yeah.
Steve!
Oh my god. Okay, you guys cannot like come on, you want to see more of her. So
No.
come on, let's
Oh, yeah.
you guys have
This
to
is
subscribe.
the only opportunity you're gonna see this part of me.
Yeah.
Have you checked out the All Access membership page? You can click here to check it out.